Clio releasing new products again. This time they've got a bunch of new matte lipsticks, which I don't really wear lipsticks that often, but I got really excited because I really wanted to share these. And it's the new matte collection. First of all, the packaging looks absolutely amazing. The side matches the kind of color, which is good because it gives you an idea of what color is in the box, I guess. And even with that, on the packaging outside, you can get an idea of the kind of like color swipe here of what color's inside the tube. And not only that, the actual tube right here matches the lipstick. Oh, I fucking love it. On the box, it says Flaunt Bright Pigment-Rich Lipstick provides velvety smooth payoff and a matte finish that will not dry the lips. Now, here's, oh wait, how much are these things? Hold on. They're about 16,000 won at full price, which isn't too bad. It's like, what, $15 or so? So that's about the same price as like, almost like a MAC lipstick. And you get about the standard amount of product in the tube. Now the thing is with these things, they are nowhere like liquid lipsticks. Liquid lipsticks, you put them on, they set on your lips, they're very thin, and they dry and they set, well, most of them, what they're meant to be, they set for all day wear. But the thing is, these are closer to just a classic lipstick if anything. They're very similar in the sense that you get that really creamy, soft finish, but they're not transfer proof. They will come off if you like touch something with your lips. If you're like drinking something, if you're eating something. The only difference is that they're more matte. So it's matte like a liquid lipstick, but every other aspect of it is that of like a regular lipstick, I suppose. But they are very, very pigmented, and the colors that they have are quite... they have a pretty decent range of colors. I feel like some brands can come out with colors that are super similar to one another, but with these you got like a good range of like orange, reds, deep colors, nudes, so I'm going to swatch them all for you, and yeah, so you get an idea of how they are. So for number one, we've got Pink Flush. You know what, let me kind of cover my lips, because some people were complaining about that in the last lip swatch video. But those were like lip balms. It would make no sense for, it's like putting a lip tint on top of like concealer. It would make no sense. So because this is a lipstick, I'm going to put concealer under this one. Oh bitch. So here's number one, Pink Flush. That's a really pretty, it's like a hot pink, it's like a fuchsia. This is one of those pinks where they're really bright, but they're not like super overpowering or super white based in color. It really brightens up the complexion. As you can see, the pigmentation is really, really good. But it's not... Is it because I had lip balm underneath? I mean, I wiped off the lip balm, but... As you can see, clearly not transfer proof. Yeah, sorry, my lips are still dry. I did a lip mask earlier, but forgot to like exfoliate. This one is in Sunlit Orange. This is like the resident. Actually, the last one was like the resident pink of the collection, but surprisingly, that was like the only. Yeah, that's surprisingly the only pink in there. This is like the resident orange of the group. And by the way, they do kind of stain your lips a little bit, so when they fade with dating. They don't just leave like a bare lip underneath. Probably coming off really red on camera, but this is more of like an orange red, like a tomato red. And this one, I don't know if it's definitely more, you can tell this is definitely more matte than the other one. Might have been because I had like a little bit of leftover lip balm on, but you can see how it's matte here. Not much shine, but again, it has that kind of creaminess to it, so it doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick, it just feels like a matte lipstick. I have all the lipsticks laid out here so I can just grab them and do the next one, but I'm loving the fact that all these colors are not super white base, and they're all they have brightness to them, but you can make them wearable if you just apply a little bit. But if you put them on full on, you get like this level of pigmentation. But I love the fact that it's definitely those colors that can suit more skin types than just colors that have a lot of white in them and will only suit people of like more fair to light skin. But yeah, there's Sunlit Orange. And then we got number three, Red Supreme. Oh my god. Oh lord. I, for some reason, got two of these by accident, so what was the fucking... I'll probably give it to my friend or something, but... You guys know I don't wear lipstick really, but like, whenever I have like this sort of like bluish... It looks like a MAC Ruby Blue, I get really excited. Oof. Alright, sorry for the bad lip application, but this MAC review right here, right here. But the thing is, it's not really a dupe because they're almost similar in price anyway. So I've heard that the retro lipsticks can be a little drying. In this one, definitely more matte, but oh, next you're super right. These lipsticks feel very not like liquid lipsticks. Obviously, they're more creamy, so it's not as drying. Definitely not uncomfortable, but I wouldn't say it's the most comfortable feeling. But then I'm not used to wearing lipstick, so if you're used to it, then I don't think you would have a problem with these. But shit, I'm living. Next we've got Bloody Wine. Oh, girl, I'm gonna love this one. She's gonna love this one. Oh, are you serious right now? So here's Bloody Wine. Oh my god, I love this color. But one thing though is the fact that the bullet is like really, it's just a circle, and it makes it, if you're one of those people that wears lipstick full on, it kind of gets hard when you're doing like the Cupid's bow, if you have that lip shape or you like that lip shape, to get into like the points. Because it's a circle, it makes it very hard to draw, so you kind of have to use like the kind of edge here to kind of draw it on. This one's a little bit more creamy, not super matte like the last two, I guess. This one's like the first one in a way where it has a tiny bit of sheen, like a tiny bit of sheen. I wouldn't say so much as like a regular lipstick, but it's not 1000% matte. But of course you can blot it with a tissue or put translucent powder on top to make it matte. Next up we've got Russet Rose. This is a really pretty like a deep dusty rose. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, this is pretty. Oh my, guys, if you get these, get this one. This is so pretty. It almost gives me those vibes that, remember those grayish lipsticks I always mention? This kind of has that sort of like, you know, those nudes that have like a gray sort of side to it. It's almost like that, but definitely more on the wearable side. And ooh, and it's super creamy. I mean, they're all really creamy, but there's something about this one that's extra creamy. Also, if you're more of like a fair skin tone and you want to go deep but you're too scared to go to deeper colors, I feel like this would be a good place to start. Maybe more medium skin tones to deep skin tones could probably use this as like a nude in a way. Also, because all these formulas are matte, I feel like it creates the illusion of bigger lips better than like if you use like lip gloss, or like, you know, when people put gloss like on the center of the lips. I just feel like matte lips, even when you like overdraw your lips, it's easier to create that illusion of bigger lips with matte formulas. It's making even my small lips look a little bit bigger. These are not fucking like, these are not Kylie Jenner lips, but this one, get this one. Next up we have Sensual Pepper, and I guess this is kind of, how would you describe this? It's like a brick color? I suppose it's their way of transitioning into like the next color, which is like a nude. Oh lord, oh my god. Oh, this is so pretty. This is, she's giving me 90s supermodel vibes. I love this color. It's like a deep nude. Has that bit of brown to it. It's not too brown though. She's also kind of giving me like angel baby vibes. Like,
you're fucking it up for me and my viewers. Nobody cares about you. Don't you have some bitches to fuck that look like Chewbacca? Everybody should be writing in the comments, why didn't this fucking monkey shave his face? Bitch. That's what they should be writing.
But if she decided to put on lipstick after the lip liner, I didn't think I would care for this color, but she done change her mind. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that because they're more of like a matte texture, they do drag a little bit more because they don't have like the slippiness that regular classic lipsticks usually have. So it's not like it's super hard, but there's definitely a bit of a tug, so you definitely want to like, when you apply it, stretch out your lips if you didn't know what that was. You notice how my lips are getting pinker and pinker after each swatch is because they're really staining my lips, and before each color I touch up my base and I put it over my lips, so like I said, I can conceal my natural really red lip color so you get the true color. But I really feel like the color, the pigmentation is so strong, I really don't need to, because the color is so full coverage that it covers my natural lip color anyway. But I'm doing it, you know, just in case. There you go, fucking complain. And here we have Bare It All. I guess it's like the nude of the collection, and this is actually the one that I did test out when I first got the collection, so I did already swatch it, and this is what I used to like gauge how I feel about the lipsticks. So here she is. It's definitely, it's a nude, yeah, but I feel like it's more on like the coral side. It is, I feel like, no, this is the second to lightest color. I'm not really feeling this nude. I think it would look really cute. It's like a very peachy nude is what it is actually. I feel it would be really cute on really fair skins, but I don't know. Definitely more of like a summer shade though. Oh, that's better. That's definitely better. Definitely something I would wear more in the spring and summer though. Alright guys, last but not least, we've got Naked Coral. I guess another nude, but more maybe on the coral side, we'll see. But I can already tell from the tube, this is probably not a color I'm gonna feel for myself, but I'm not gonna feel for myself? What does she mean? Not really a color I would go for, is what I'm trying to say. You'll see. She's looking a little crusty now. Remember in The Devil Wears Prada when you know when Andy's doing some shit and you know she's fucking up? You definitely know she's fucking up when Miranda's like... That's how I feel about putting this lipstick on right now. A little difficult to work with. It was definitely smooth, but it's patchy. You can kind of see how it's not even in a lot of spots. Giving me like 60s Twiggy vibes. And overall, not really a color I would feel. But I think it would be really, really pretty if you have very fair skin and your lips are really plump and really cute and shit. This might be a really pretty color, but right now I'm not feeling it. But yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. And it kind of is making my teeth look a little yellow. Y'all, do you see what it did to my lips? They're so stained. But I guess that's a good thing if you think about it in terms of like the lipstick itself. Put the rose shade on because I like it. Y'all, I'm living for these lipsticks. All the colors, minus maybe the last one for me, but these lipsticks are super, super pretty. The colors are super rich and saturated with pigment, and I had no problem applying them other than like maybe the shape of the actual lipstick bullet. But if you like the colors and you want more of that matte finish, but you don't mind like maybe having to reapply it maybe after like the average wear time for like a lipstick, then I think these would be a fantastic option. Just make sure your lips are really exfoliated. Although my lips are quite dry and cracked, again, minus the last one, I felt like all of them really smoothed over the lips. And even with like of course, if you look super close, it'll be, yeah, her lips are a little dry, but it's almost like it saturates even the dead skin with color. So from like a decent distance away, it looks smooth at least. And I feel like it didn't really accentuate like my really liney lips. But I just think they're a really great product. I guess it just isn't exactly like a liquid lipstick in the sense of like long wearability. So I will link the website for you so you can look at all the colors again down below, and also a place for where you can buy it if I can find a link. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.